whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hey, it's all about the money, money, money. Money makes the world spin. Hey, what up, everybody? The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building. How you doing, Matt?
We back, man. How you doing, Joe? We here again on this weekend, getting ready for this UFC card this weekend. We got the Olympics going on right now. Olympic basketball starts this weekend. Couple things to be excited for, man. It's gonna be
The
a fun
Olympics
weekend.
start tonight.
Well, the Olympics technically started yesterday, partly, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. They officially start tonight.
Oh, you
I'm not
the
watching
ceremony is the ceremony today?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ceremony's tonight.
Oh yeah, nah. They had soccer yesterday. USA played yesterday.
Yeah, some dude came into space talking about rugby in the Olympics. We're like, nope, college football.
Nah, bro, it pissed
College
me
football,
off.
college football.
Because
What's
bro, Argentina game is the one that opened the tournament. Argentina lost, which that's not what made me mad. I don't care about that. But what's funny is, so you remember how we talked about the rules? How it's pretty much the U under 23 teams with a couple of the senior players.
Yeah, it's U 23 and under. That's what it is. I was
Yeah,
talking about that today.
U23 and under with a couple of the senior players, and of course, when we played France first game, the host nation. Probably one of the best teams in the tournament because France, to put in perspective for you, Parlay, at generally in all age groups right now, France has the deepest player pool in terms of quality.
Man.
So, like, remember how France won the 2018 World Cup, like the
Yep.
men's World Cup?
Exactly.
They won that because how deep they were, and I mean they had Mbappe in like his prime when he was speed, pure speed Mbappe,
Yeah,
like
Mbappe is
18-year-old
crazy.
Mbappe, 18-year-old Mbappe.
18-year-old Mbappe.
He's 25 now, so but like when he was 18, bro, this speed.
Hey, he's still good as he once was, though. R.I.P. Toby Keith.
Yeah, I mean to be honest with you, 2022 World Cup Mbappe, even though they didn't win, is one of the scariest player in tournament players I've seen in my life. He doesn't do good in the Euros, but in the World Cup he's a different breed. And but the reason I'm bringing that all up is France has a crazy deep player pool. So with looking at that, they put up Lacazette to be
They
the
grabbing people from France and FC.
bro because well one the when you talk about potential, they have a ton of young players in their league, and then two when you look at like overall quality, bro, their league just slept on because they don't make that much money. We've talked about it, made fun of it. League One McDonald's, remember?
What's that one dude's name? Upakamo or something like that?
Are you talking about Diet Mbakamo? Yeah, he plays for the real national team now.
He's
but
nice.
I think he plays for Bayern Munich in Germany now.
Yeah, but you can go grab him in FC all the time. He's pretty nice.
You still can. I think you just have to go pay for him now because he's on Bayern.
Yeah,
bro.
but he's not that much. It's only like 80.
Screw all that. You go buy Euro from Lens from you don't the smart move is you go buy Euro from Lens for like Euro's is 77 overall, but he's 17 years old.
So yeah, I always Google young wonder kids.
I've been on the Google. I already know all the meta. I know all the meta young wonder
Used
kids
to be Almeida from Argentina.
Almeida's aight. He still develops aight, but nah, there's better
then
wonder kids
Tonali?
now. I'll put you on game. Nah, yeah, Tonali old head. Nah, I'll put you on game. There's better
He was
wonder kids
good
now.
back in the day. He was good. Back in the day.
Yeah. Now he's fighting charges for betting, illegal gambling.
And
You're laughing, but I'm serious, bro.
Max Greenwood, he was.
Mason Greenwood. Oh, let's not talk about him. Let's not talk about him.
What did he do? I don't know what he did. He was good in the game back in the day. I don't know what he did.
I'm not even going to discuss it. Just
look it up. I don't even. I'm
you
not.
You can Google it on your own time. There's a reason he's playing in the French. There's a reason he's playing in the French league now.
Oh, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk about that on the show right now. But shout out his family. They worked through that, man. More power to them. But yeah, that was a scary scene. Let's pull this up. Let me see this. Recap for the week. Main thing that I'm seeing here is that the Padres for MLB right now are crazy hot. Very hot right now, bro. They've won almost every game since the All-Star break. Pretty much handling business. Like, I haven't seen them really get into too much trouble. The Mets look pretty good too. They handled the Yankees in their last two versus the Yankees. Solid performance versus the Yankees in that. And then the Brewers are currently in great form right now. They've won I think 4 or 5 of their last 6. Still in first place. One of the better teams in the whole entire
Future
sport right now for
Joe.
MLB. So shout out Future Joe on that. Brewers have been one of his best picks of the year so far when it comes to baseball. Moving back up to the Olympics, just to wrap it up, USA looked terrible in debut versus France, 3-0 loss. Lacazette, Olise both take advantage. Olise is their best young player on that team. He plays for Bayern Munich already. He got sold for, in real life, getting sold for 40 million euros means you're actually nice, not the FIFA inflated prices. You know what I mean?
That ain't nothing.
In real life?
I don't know about real life. I know that ain't nothing.
That's what I'm getting at. In real life, 40 million euros, you get sold from Crystal Palace to Bayern Munich. Yeah, you're nice.
Me, a lot is like 180. I'll be like, bruh, that's
Brother,
the
I in the game FC24, I sold a 30-year-old Diaby for 170 on his 10 months left on his contract.
Dang. You like that? I like that. I like that.
Bro, I sold a midfielder to Atletico Madrid for 205 million. I've sold a player from Arsenal.
I took over. Who did I take over? Nah, I don't know. I made him nice though. Oh, it was a Spain team. It was. I think it was. With
Real
Barcelona.
Madrid, Barcelona.
Barcelona. It was Barcelona. I put Messi back on him, bro.
He said I put Messi back on them.
We nice, bro. We nice.
Nah, bro. What I did, I started out in Germany, bro, at like Eintracht Frankfurt. Was there for like half the season. Then I checked the jobs to see who was hiring, bro. The whole Premier League was trying to hire me because we was in first place in Germany with some good football. We play expansive football, pressing football. We play very good, clean style. And then the Aston Villa came to pick me up. I've been at Aston Villa for about 8 years now, and bro, you know how much we the best team in the whole world.
I was just saying Aston Villa. Aston Villa.
Bro, I got this guy at the youth academy from the England and signed him at 16. Sent him out on 2-year loans. Put him in the second version squad for 2 years. After 6 years now, he's a 91 overall, man. Crazy, man. But nah, shout out FIFA. FIFA fun. Or FC, whatever you call it. But back to the Olympics. Argentina, like we mentioned, looked horrible. Didn't look horrible, but they did lose the opening game versus Morocco. And one of the craziest scenes I've seen, Joe. Put in perspective for you, they sent the players to the locker room for over an hour and made them come out and finish the game after they had to review a call on VAR, and it took them almost that long. They said the game was over, but it wasn't. It was a VAR review, and it was a 2-hour review. And by the end of it, they came to find out the goal was offsides, and instead of getting a draw, Argentina lost.
Really?
Because of the review. I mean, they thought that after the review, it was over.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So when they reviewed it, they said no, it's not over, and the goal doesn't count. So get back on the floor, get back out there, and then they ended up losing. So
Crazy.
It was one of the weirdest things I think I've seen. And then shout out to Spain, the Women's World Cup winners. They win in both men and women's soccer the past 2 days. So shout out Spain, they've handled business in their opening matches. We will continue talking about the Olympics in a little bit. But that's just about it for the recap, man. Moving on. You ready for UFC 304, man?
Let's get into it.
All right, man. Have you locked in any plays yet for Meatball Molly?
What's talk to me? -3.5 point spread. How do I find that?
She's bro. Jeez. They don't want Parlay Joe to touch none of his peoples.
Nah, they don't want me to touch her. I think I'm gonna stay off of her. Did
you already bet on Patty?
Yeah, 5 units, Patty, straight up.
5 units. Oh snap! So you're gonna be watching that card.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching that shit like a hawk.
Yeah. Oh snap! I'll tell you this. I finally given my lock for the card. I definitely think my lock's gonna be Leon Edwards for sure. He's sitting around minus 220. For me, what it comes with is you'd want to use him in a parlay builder. You obviously can't really bet him by himself unless you're betting big money on him. Uh, I think he's gonna finish. I don't think he's necessarily gonna finish Bilal, but I think he'll win the fight. And it's just hard to bet in these types of fights to go to distance or not because it's in my mind this is a fight that should go to distance. But 5 rounds is 5 rounds. Something can happen in that, and someone can get finished. So I would not be surprised if Leon does finish Bilal, but I do think Leon will win either by decision or he could finish him. But I do think it would lean by decision.
That. Who is that again?
Main event, last fight.
All right, man. Well.
Aspinall's moved up to minus 400 right now. I'm staying off that fight completely, is my opinion. It's not that I don't think Aspinall's going to win. I just don't think the value is worth it with the opponent that he's facing. He already lost him on a fluke way before. It was a fluke when he lost him, yes, but he did lose. And seeing that they're going to fight again for the interim belt, Aspinall being just minus 400 is just not worth the investment.
I like it. Yeah, a lot of these fights are minus 300, minus 400.
Well, yeah, it looks like a lot of the home
Hard to
favorites.
bet. Yeah, a lot of home favorites too. I was gonna say that. I was gonna ask you who all are the home people. Molly,
Pri-
Patty.
Well, Leon Edwards at the top, main event. Tom Aspinall, semi-main. So the two champions are both from there. The Patty, that Chris Leroy Duncan guy that you told me that the article is saying is not that solid. He's from there. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Arnold Allen and Gige Chikitse. Arnold Allen is actually from Britain, so him too. Chikitse is from the country of Georgia. And then Nathaniel Wood is also from the UK. Molly McCann is also from the UK. Jake Hadley is also from the UK. And then Muhammad Makaya is from the UK. Sam Patterson's from the UK. Mick Parsons from the UK. So there's only 3 fights that don't have a UK home favorite. Well, not even home favorite, just home fight. Well, actually, yeah, almost all of them are home favorites except one. Now that I look at it, yeah, every single one of them is home favorites except one. So that's also another very interesting trend. All but 2 fights have a UK fighter in them, and all but 3 fights have a UK fighter favored.
What do you think about Aspinall and Blades under 1.5 rounds?
I would not be surprised at all. They're heavyweights. It could happen for sure. I just don't want to bet the money line on that fight because it could go either way, in my opinion. And well, not exactly, but it's much more likely to have a chance to go either way than people are giving Blades credit for. That's why those odds are not worth it. Blades a good fighter. It's not his fault. He ran into him.
How many rounds is Molly fighting? 3?
You think she can get a submission?
No. I was gonna take over 2.5. Under. I'm parlaying a bunch of stuff. all the home kids. Who else was home?
I will tell you this: Molly has lost 2 of her last 3.
Yeah, I know.
She did win her most recent fight.
Yeah, she did. But this fighter also is.
Her last 5 fights have all ended by either knockout or submission. She hasn't gone the distance. She either gets finished or she finishes somebody.
Under 2.5.
That's probably where you'd want to lean, yeah. Because she either finishes somebody or gets finished.
What is this? Oban Elliott. He's from England.
This guy
Wells?
really just picked one of the non. Oh, okay. He's from Britain, not England.
All right, he's from the UK.
You're like, all right, we're gonna get technical.
He's from over there. He's from across the pond.
It looked like, yeah, he's one of the ones that's not favored though.
Exactly. Good value.
We'll see.
I'm gonna do it.
Now, you know what fight's interesting to me? The fight right after it. Manel Kape versus Muhammad Mokaev.
Yeah, who do
I,
you like from that?
Makayev's undefeated, to be honest with you, and to me, he should be undefeated. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is how he gets his first zero. I don't know if it's necessarily worth betting. The only thing that's an issue is that they've literally like Muhammad Makayev's people jumped Manel Kape a couple days ago to as get back because they had the street fight in the middle of Las Vegas in the parking lot at the AI, and Makayev did not like how that resulted. AK, he did not win. So it makes you think what's gonna happen when they hop in the cage, man. Also, I think they changed some of the UFC rules in terms of how you can handle your knees on the ground when it comes to and your hands on the ground in terms of getting hit in the head. So I find that interesting because if that's the case, Makayev he doesn't abuse the old rule in terms of just resting in that position where it's illegal to head need somebody in the head, but he does use it a little bit, and I want to see how he has to adjust against a top level fighter without being able to use that rule in terms of protecting his head from getting kneed.
All right. What do you think about Gregory Rodriguez? First,
I think that's the one you mentioned to me earlier last week when I kind of was like, I don't know because he's fighting the guy they're trying to hype up.
all right, so we're gonna stay on top.
Because they are trying to hype up that Christian
There's an
Lee.
OnlyFans fighter in this match.
Who?
One second.
The hell?
Shauna Bannon or Alice Adderland. One second, let me figure it out.
Oh, the opening card, the opening fight.
Yeah, one of them is an OnlyFans person. Ardelian. Ardelian.
Alice Ardelian.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess she's making her UFC debut.
Yeah, it
That
is.
might be a solid fight to bet on for Shauna.
Under 2.5 rounds.
It might be solid, yeah. The first fight on the prelims.
That's the first fight. I don't know if I want to bet that.
One of the most fun fights, in my opinion, is probably going to be Arnold Allen versus Gige Chikidze. That's gonna be a war, in my opinion. They're gonna throw. Arnold Allen's about a little bit over a minus 200 favorite. He should be too. He's a very good fighter. I think he's still ranked top 5, top 6, but whoo, yeah. So fouled out. Oh yeah. I think he almost got robbed versus Mazdev. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight goes the distance and goes all 3 rounds.
All right, just stay off the under.
Oh yeah, on this fight, stay off the under for sure. But UFC 304, that's pretty much gonna be the wrap. Leon Edwards is gonna be my lock. I know parlays is gonna be probably Patty the Batty because he got 5 units on him, so he has no. That's his lock.
You got Leon Edwards as a lock.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. He's the champ. I think he's gonna retain versus Bilal.
All right, he's from UK.
Yeah.
All right, we're putting him in the parlay too.
Yeah. If
Parlay.
Bilal loses, this shit's rigged. I mean, not Bilal. If Leon loses, this shit's rigged. No way they rig it against him in his home country.
All right, one second. If I had it wrong, we'll let me combine 2 things. We said under Aspinall Blades, right?
Yeah, you could look into
1.5.
that.
Patty.
Yeah. Ooh.
Meatball Molly. And Leon Edwards.
Hey, you see Team USA today?
Plus 440. Nah, I heard about them. The women's.
Yeah, man. Shout out. They handled Zambia.
Zambia?
Yeah, they played Zambia. They took care of business though. Hey, shout out JC. Nah, bro. I like looking into stuff like this. So you know what's cool?
What you got?
The fact that right now on our women's national team, almost every single player but like two, if I'm not mistaken, play domestically. Well, three play domestically in the United States. And you know why that's cool to me? Because that shows you the strength of the women's domestic league. How in America the women's league is strong. Because you got the U.S. is one of the best teams in the tournament.
Oh, yeah, we got good women's soccer, but
Yeah.
men, nah.
Well, men, we have been seen as the retirement league by a lot of players for the past like 50, 40 years. Players will come here to retire.
Yeah, not good.
Like, you know, Pele played in America, right?
Oh, yeah, at the end of his career.
You know,
Or-
Franz Beckenbauer played in America, right?
David
He was the
Beckham,
greatest
yeah,
player.
he played for LA Galaxy.
Well, no, I'm talking about Franz Beckenbauer, but
Oh, my
him
bad.
too. Him too.
Yeah, I know about a little bit.
Hey, Marco Reus, he just left Dortmund. Where do you think he went?
MLS.
LA Galaxy.
Everyone goes there, bro.
Bro, literally,
They have a
Messi is a.
cool
What
name.
about Messi? What about in Miami, bro? That's literally Barcelona 2008 retirement home. Miami is a 2008 Barcelona retirement home.
They're
I
pretty
mean,
good.
not 2008. 2015 is the best way to put it. 2015 Barcelona
no-
retirement home. They
They're
have
no,
4 Barcelona players.
they're no slouch, but they're definitely no Charlotte FC. That's for sure.
I think they're ahead of you guys in the rankings, right? In the standings right now, technically.
I don't know, but have they won 6 games in a row?
They have the most points in the league.
Who cares? Did they have a 6-game win streak?
He says, "Who cares?"
We got a
Bro.
brand new coach.
Bro, you said you guys had a
They got
6-game win
Messi,
streak.
bro. They got Messi. If they're not in first, then they suck.
Yeah, I love this guy. I love this guy. He's all like, he went straight to the excuse. As soon as it took him a couple seconds to find it, but then he realized it. He's like, hey,
I go with
they
that.
got Messi. They got Messi.
They do. Do they? Do they have
They
Messi?
do. They
Should
do.
they not be in first?
They should. They won like
Monday.
2-3 trophies last year as soon as he joined.
Go Charlotte FC.
No, but Miami is literally the retirement home of Barcelona players. They got Jordi Alba, they got Luis Suarez, they got Sergio Busquets, and they got Messi. And I think they had Dani Alves before we caught the case. I'm not trying to discuss that on here either, but yeah, Dani Alves, horrible person.
Danny Alves.
Oh yeah, and I did want to cover this: the fact that on Wednesday, the MLS had their All-Star game. You know what the MLS's All-Star game is? Them playing against Mexico's All-Stars every year and getting shit on. Mexico's All-Stars beat the Liga MX All-Stars beat them 4-1 this year.
That's crazy.
This
I would
happens
bet.
every year. And now the MLS as a league is going to be on a
We're
break.
all our All-Stars there.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. Let's take a look. Let's pull it up. Well, Messi's not going to show up, by the way. I hope you know that.
Exactly.
Is that why you were asking? Yeah, Messi ain't showing up for none of that brouhaha, bro.
Messi showed up. It'd be game over.
Bro, you know what's funny?
He's got a hurt foot right now. I don't know if you know that.
He got hurt in the final, yeah. Nah, listen to this, bro. Listen to this. They put in Hugo Lloris, the goalie that came for the World Cup goalie from France that's now at LAFC.
Yeah.
They put in that old guy, Christian Benteke. You remember Christian Benteke?
Nah.
Bro, he played in England for a long time, but now he's in DC United. Brother, they played Jordy.
United, they're
Bro,
pretty good.
this is messed up, bro. You know some funny stuff?
Hey, DC United, they're good.
They saw it. We saw it up here.
Columbus, they're good.
Listen to this, brother. Jordi Alba,
Brother,
Sergio Busquets, and did Suarez play? Oh no, Suarez didn't show up. Suarez says he like Messi. Screw him. But that's funny. That's funny. Oh, and then Fabrizio Brandeschi showed up. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Every player I've listed to you, Parlay, is over the age of 30.
yeah. Slouchy. I'm the Charlotte FC team. No, we got people over 30.
You said Charlotte FC team.
Our coach is from, I think, Aston Villa. No, he's from the Premier League.
You coach?
No, the real coach. Charlotte
Yeah.
FC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Premier League. What's his?
Word.
Or manager, whatever the fuck is. Dean Smith.
Oh, Dean Smith is his name? Let me see. The name sounds familiar.
And not the basketball coach.
Oh, he was at Leicester City.
Yeah, Leicester City.
He was at Aston Villa
He was at Aston Villa. Yeah, he was. I see a picture.
when they weren't good. I'm kidding.
Nah, they were good.
I said I'm kidding. Relax. I mean, they're much better now without him. No offense, not because of that, but they just have a better manager now in Aston Villa. They have one of the best in the league now. You got Unai Emery. He took them to 5th place, their highest finish in a long time last year, and they're in the Champions League for the first time in like I can't tell you how long.
Hey man, we got somebody from Aston Villa.
He's like, that's all I care about. No, that's funny. All right.
The only good hire Tepper's ever made.
So, I think we can wrap up the. Oh, I actually did have some lines that we could look at for that Leagues Cup. I didn't want to get in here. That Seattle and Atlanta both could be set solid at home on Friday. They're looking to be already have solid money line movement in their favorite on that for those games. They're both facing them at home, which I always like to look at home games when I'm looking at those types of things. For example,
Yeah.
because if you have let me pull this up. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I'm trying to pull the dates up. Here we go. Yeah, so tomorrow night you get in Seattle in solid form at home facing Minnesota. Seattle had beat them about a month ago 2-0 at home. Seattle usually in their last few have done pretty well versus them. I think they're 3 and 2 draws. Actually, yeah, they won 4 games and drew 1 versus Minnesota. So I think this is going to be a good spot for them at home. I want to stay off Los Angeles FC just because they're playing a Mexican team, and we want to see how their results are versus the Mexican team. Just because, for some reason, the Mexican teams know how to play the MLS teams very well. Atlanta is not going to be as kind of secure of a bet. They're playing the DC United, who have you mentioned. DC United's pretty solid. DC United is going to have to go on the road though to Atlanta, which is the key here. Atlanta could still be a solid bet in this scenario, especially playing their first opening group stage at home on Friday. If everyone asking the question, when does Miami play? Miami does play on Saturday. They play a Mexican team in Puebla on Saturday. I still think Miami could be solid, even if Messi doesn't play, just because Suarez and they have a couple other players in their attacking front with Busquets in the middle, Jordi Alba on the left. I think they could be solid as long as their players are playing in this game. As long as their players are playing in this game, like those key players, then yeah, they could be very solid on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the Leagues Cup starting on Friday, July 26th in Liga MX versus the MLS. Moving on. You ready for the Olympic basketball to start this weekend, Parlay?
Oh yeah, totally ready for us to lose a game.
I don't think we're gonna lose.
We're gonna lose.
I don't think we're gonna win the gold medal,
Nah, team's
bro.
not built for it.
Bro, this is the best team we've sent in forever.
Yeah, they're not built for it.
It's the opposite of it. They're totally built for it. The trolling is not even funny.
Dude, they're just not built for it.
Alright, man. Parlay's gonna sprue us, ha ha ha. And the worst part is, if they somehow lost, he's gonna act like he was right the whole time and be like, I told you, even though he's trolling the shit out of us right now.
Bro, when I'm right, you best believe.
Oh,
I'm
here it
gonna let you
comes. See, look, he's already started to do it, bro. Even though, bro, and then when he comes back, he's gonna be like, I was joking.
Yeah, man. When Canada wins, I don't want to hear it.
Oh my gosh! Of course he's trying to take the team I've been hyping up that's gonna medal the whole time and try to flip it against me. You rascal! I should call you what Simeone called R9, bro. I've never seen this. I've seen this. This how you know Spanish translate a little different, bro. I was watching you remember Brazilian Ronaldo?
Brazilian Ronaldo. Yeah.
Yeah, R9, the fast one, the one with the teeth and like the hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was watching a documentary on him recently, and they was interviewing Diego Simeone, who's now the Atletico manager for the past 10 years, but he was also a player on Inter at the time in the late 90s. And he's all like, he was talking about R9, and he's all like, man, that man was so good. He could win us games. He was so elite. But one thing I'll tell you, he was a bastard. But it was okay. He's allowed to be a bastard because he wins us games. And you just tell coach, hey, leave him alone, coach, please. Hey, he win you like your job, he keep you your job, he win you game. But it just made me laugh that he flat out said, he's like, hey, he won games, he stuffed me, you know what? It don't matter, he's still a bastard. And I'm just like, yeah.
Just a bastard.
Oh my gosh. He's just gonna say, just a scouser.
Nah, you gotta say just a bastard.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, and then we also have the individual events starting soon for the Olympics. Will be fun to watch. I know they got Olympic tennis, they got Olympics for the running, they got Olympic fencing, Olympic shooting. All the individual events start on Saturday, so that we'll be excited to see too. I think, to be honest with you, at all the individual events, the best action to probably bet on will be the running events, just because those are the easiest to really track and bet on as like a better. Some of these other events are going to be hard to see and hard to bet on. Uh, Olympic soccer groups are continuing, so those soccer groups will be continuing throughout the rest of the weekend. We got a couple exciting matchups coming up. I'm mostly excited to see how Argentina, Spain, and France kind of respond from their situations. France looks like a very strong favorite at home. Argentina is honestly, they're gonna have to bounce back from that Morocco loss, and you have Spain, who looks like they're in another consistent driving seat for another tournament. So it's gonna be interesting to see from those aspects of the Olympics.
I like it.
For the MLB that we got, the whole AL East is slumping right now, man. And it's generally the start of the new series on Thursday today, so we will have a couple new series starting today. A couple trends that I want to take note of for people who are betting. The White Sox have lost their last 10 in a row. It's going to be something you want to monitor to just bet against them if you're looking for a parlay builder. Betting on the team that plays the White Sox might be a solid. However, we know how trends are. They are eventually to break this trend soon and start winning games and bounce back. So right now it's something to monitor. The Angels have won 7 of their last 10 and could be very interesting tonight versus the Athletics in the last game of the night. With winning 7 of their last 10, they're one of the only 2 teams. They're only one of the only 2 or 3 teams to actually be consistent around this time of the year with the All-Star break. The other teams similar are the Pirates and the D-backs, who happen to actually play each other starting Friday night, so that will be interesting. The Dodgers are in an intriguing position with Clayton Kershaw coming back tonight on the mound. This game should have either already started by now or starts pretty soon. Kershaw, one of the best pitchers to ever wear the jersey for them. He just only has 1 ring. That's a Mickey Mouse ring. It's tough, but it is what it is.
Mickey Mouse ring? Who you talking about?
Bro, the season was 60 games. I'm not hearing this.
Bro.
Are you a Dodgers fan?
No, I'm a Lakers fan. People gonna say,
oh my gosh.
that's the Mickey Mouse ring too, probably.
Hey, honestly, I'm not even gonna defend it, but the Dodgers ring 60-win season. Yeah, Mickey Mouse ring. Mickey Mouse ring.
We can go with
They
that.
didn't.
As long as it's not the Lakers, we can go with that. I don't like
They
the
didn't win 100. They didn't win 162 games. They had only had to win 60 games and then play the playoffs, bro. No stressing your players, nothing,
I mean, they still played the same teams though. At the end of the day,
bro. With less wear and tear, bro. When you hit the super lineup, you better win,
I mean, anyone could have won, bro. You can't
bro.
just.
My point is, when you pay for the best players like the Dodgers do in terms of how they do it and everything, yeah, bro,
I mean,
you better
if you
win.
think about it, the season should be 60 games, anyways.
No, that's not tradition. That's not tradition. The Babe would be disappointed. The Babe would be The Babe would be disappointed. Forget about it. Ain't no tradition. All right, man. But that's just about it for the sports. I did want to say we do have a huge episode coming up on Monday, man. A huge episode. We're gonna have shout out Jake Crane joining us to discuss futures. I will be in my Giannis jersey. It will be unrelated to the episode, but it fits a black hoodie, so I will be wearing the Giannis jersey. We will be here. College football, I'll probably try to sneak some NFL futures in there because I care about the NFL more. But we will be here talking about Alabama. They will meet to discuss recruiting on air for the first time in 6 months. So
recruiting class.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Hopefully Parlay doesn't scream about. Hopefully Parlay doesn't scream about these recruits all episode.
Let me guess. Kalen DeBoer can't run the football.
You don't know the amount of times I've had to hear.
Is that the new narrative that we're doing?
No. You don't know the amount of times I have to hear Alabama fans trolling the rest of the SEC saying, "Oh yeah, and they say Kalen DeBoer can't recruit the state."
Yeah. Hey, first it was you can't recruit. Then it was you couldn't keep it up because you didn't have no money. Then we got no more recruiting class. Now it's they're not going to be any good because you can't. Your coach is not good. He's not going to use them right. Whatever, bro.
No, you know what they're saying? They're saying Alabama can't recruit the state.
We don't need the state. We haven't recruited the state in 10 years.
Bro, my point is that's what Alabama fans are using to troll other people, saying that's what Alabama people say to Alabama.
You're getting the best players from Alabama and Mississippi anyways.
You talk about Caleb Cunningham?
Yep. And Ryan Williams, who would have been the best number one wide receiver this year if he wasn't reclassified.
Reclassed, yeah. And he's already in the building.
He's in the building, baby, getting ready to suit up. And now he's too small. Devontae Smith was too small too. What did he do?
All right. We gotta stop. We gotta say this for Monday because I'm not trying to have parlay. I'm not trying to have parlay start this on a Thursday when we use that slow day. So, with that being said, man, that's parlay.
Hey, and don't forget, a Scouser doesn't get knocked out.
All right, you can do that all you want. That's fine, yeah.
I bet I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.